So Jagex just decided to do something that I never thought I would do, which is to remove Treasure Enter. Yep, that's right, after years and years and years of complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining, they finally are giving us the option to vote to remove Treasure Enter. Yes, I don't know why we need to vote. It has been pretty clear with the surveys and everything that I have posted that most people just don't like Treasure Enter. I mean, the complaining for years I think is more than enough proof. But, well, they give us this little vote, which I guess it ends up being a little bit more of an ad campaign and like marketing than an actual vote. But yes, basically they are giving us the option to remove Treasure Enter, and for that they need 100,000 votes, as you can see here. It's already at 29,000, so the 100,000 are going to be like more than enough. I'm actually curious to see where this is going to end up. It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up on like 150k or 200k. Because ultimately this is the type of thing that you never thought Jagex would actually do, so it is quite surprising that they are doing this, and that's where you need to come in, because I'm gonna leave the link in the description for you to vote on this, and for you to vote, I mean, I already voted, as you can see, but there should be a button here where you can click to vote, and then you log into your Jagex account, and that's it. You will be then taken back to this page with, you know, vote successful, just saying that. As far as I know, as long as you have the requirements to vote, you can just vote. You don't need membership or anything like that. So, like, I think as long as you have like a Jagex account, you can pretty much just log in and vote, and that's pretty much it, right? So yeah, it's already at 29,000. It keeps going up. The 100,000 should be enough. Now, obviously, we need to ask ourselves. There's a, you know, you can read all of this. They explain exactly what they're gonna remove. They're gonna remove all of the protein items, the dummies, and everything, and then they are essentially just, as you can see, like, they're gonna remove all of this, which pretty cool. Although one thing is, removing the divine things makes me question what they're gonna do for divination, because divination is already very bare bones. So yeah, but yeah, they're gonna remove everything that is related to, like, pretty much just Treasure Enter and items that you got from Treasure Enter that either gave you XP or GP. And then they're gonna just substitute that with cosmetics and allow you to buy bonus XP directly, which I'm not a huge fan of buying direct XP. At least, like, this is just bonus XP, I guess. But I look, it's better than Treasure Enter. And then you also have cosmetics, and they're exploring a bunch of things. Like, there's a full breakdown here, what the proposal is gonna happen, and yeah, you have like the removal of Treasure Enter, removal of XP items, a year-long roadmap for, you know, interface, visual cohesion, auras, daily escape, stuff like that, and cosmetic toggle options to customize cosmetic visibility. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening here, but it does. You know, we have to answer the question: will this help RuneScape 3? And personally, I don't think so, at least not right away. Like, I don't think the player count is just going to go up after this. Like, I think it's going to remain around the same. But this does mean that a predatory system is no longer in the game, which is the main reason as to why I don't even want the thing in the game. And it does mean that, too, a lot of the updates, I've already made a lot of videos on like how protein items represent like a bigger issue for RuneScape 3 and stuff like that, where I explain that Treasure Hunter does impact the need and the culture, the vision and everything that the community has towards certain updates, especially skilling updates. So I think the removal of this will inevitably impact the way people view skilling in the game and the way that people treat certain skilling updates and everything. So I think that in the long term is definitely going to be healthier for the game, even if we take the being a predatory system aside thing. So I think that you won't feel the positive impact, like, right away, but in the long term is definitely going to have a massive positive impact in the game. So I think that's good. I definitely do think that, again, they need to invest a lot more in the game, in the UI and everything. They need to invest into the early game, which is a bit of a mess, you know, especially early to mid game doesn't really have a lot of content that isn't super outdated. So this is not gonna like fix RuneScape 3, but it's definitely a step in the right direction, so it is something that we really do need. Anyone can vote here, by the way, again, you just need a Jagex account. It does not matter if you play RuneScape 3 or not. You just need a Jagex account, you log in, and you vote. And yes, as you can see, the page is pretty old, because I'm pretty sure they use this for the old school RuneScape voting, to bring old school RuneScape back. I am like fairly certain that they never updated this, because this looks like really old art. But yeah, link is gonna be in the description, so don't forget to vote.